Today I just want to show you another way of making ugali. For my East African people, I know you know what ugali is, and this is another way of preparing ugali. I'm sorry that some of the clips are missing, but first in this one is a different one, not the normal way that you normally make ugali. And I'll also make another method of preparing ugali, the one that almost everybody in East Africa, or rather in Africa, use. But this one here is different, and in fact, that's the reason why I wanted to capture it and even make a video of it. Because here, you first of all boil water. After the water has come to the boiling point, you take another pan or another sauce pan and add some water in it. After adding the water in it, you take some flour, that is maize meal flour. Then you add to the cold water that is in a separate container or saucepan out before adding it to the boiling water. So after adding the flour to the cold water and mixing it well until it forms a paste is when you add it back to the boiling water, which you can see here. This water had already boiled and came to a boiling point. Then after that is when you pour the mixture of the corn flour, the maize meal and water into it. You just do it as if you are making porridge. The same method that you normally use to make porridge is the same method that you're going to use here. It's kind of different, and that's why I wanted to make a video out of it, because this one also was my first time seeing it. And witnessing such, I've never seen anybody or anyone making ugali in such a way. You know, in Africa we have different communities, and in fact in Kenya we also have different communities, and it's like they're doing it differently. Each and every community, it's like they are doing it, they have their own method of preparing ugali. So this one is another one as compared to the one that we normally know. I will also make another video of how we normally make ugali, the normal way of making ugali. Because okay, I've been watching videos, and I see people watching videos, yes, and even going to different communities, and I've witnessed and I've come to realize that people do make ugali in different ways. So as you can, for this lady, you can see it was also a different way. For those people who normally know how ugali is made, if you come here and witness this, you'll even think that the lady was making some porridge, but she wasn't even making porridge. So you go ahead after the mixture of corn, not corn, the maize meal, flour and water has boiled properly, is when you now start adding how do I put it, the flour, the maize meal flour on it. You do this and make sure that your fire is well lit, is good, because if at all you don't have a lot of heat, or the fire is not that much, your ugali is not going to taste better, or rather it's not going to be well done. So after that, after you've poured in or added in some flour, you go in with your cooking stick. This is a cooking stick, and you can see it's a very nice cooking stick, very long, yeah, so that at least you don't make any mess in it. So you go in with your cooking stick, you need it, you try to go in very well so that it doesn't have lumps, you know. Most of the people, or maybe some people, or in some cases you might find that you are eating your ugali and it has a lot of lumps, which is not right, or rather it's not even good. So most of the people don't like it. Even I myself, I don't like it. I always like my ugali lump free, ugali that doesn't have any lump. For those people who may be wondering, what about lumps, or rather what are lumps? Lumps are like balls. They are balls of maize meal that are not well done. They have not even broken up well. Those are like raw maize meal. Those are the ones that forms the lumps, for those people who understand. I think you can get what I mean here. So you go in adding little by little, as the lady is doing. You add little flour, but from time to time, not at once. Just add it bit by bit, so that you have a very nice soft ugali. Because in most cases, like in most communities, in some communities, they don't like ugali that is so hard. Yes, so hard. Most of the people, like even I like my ugali soft, not that hard. But there are people who that like it hard. But in this case here, we wanted it to be like very, very soft. The one ugali that you can even enjoy, ugali that sounds or that feels like cake. I mean, ugali that is like kind of moist. So after that, you just go in with your cooking stick again and try to mix it very well so that everything will be mixed together and everything and the flour, I mean, the flour will cook well. So you do this, taking it, rotating it, making sure that everything is well put together so that at least your ugali will be good, because we don't want to have a case whereby some parts of ugali is well done and the other parts are not well done. So after that, you do this, you go to the edges and try to bring it at the end and try so hard. You're supposed to be using like a lot of energy. You put in some work here, because if I told you you're not going to put in some work, the lamps are not going to be broken. So when you're doing this, you are breaking all the lumps that are inside the sufuria. Let me say the sufuria, and in this case, the sufuria is the saucepan that the lady is using here. Most of the people like cooking ugali in this kind of fire, like the three stones, and in most cases you'll find that these ones taste different. This one and the ugali that is made from jiko, they taste different. And especially this one is the one that most of the people use, especially in the rural areas. They normally use these stones. They put them together like this, then they lit the fire and do their cooking. And the ugali normally tastes so nice. So you go in and try to like mix it well so that at least your ugali will be so hot, because if at all also you're not going to be doing it like this, it's not going to be hot. You'll find that most of the upper layer is going to be cold and the bottom part of the ugali is going to be so hot. But here we wanted your ugali to be well done and well cooked, so we go in and do this. After that, we just let it sit for some time, because here our ugali now is ready to be served. See you soon.